What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Humbled Mumbles here, coming back at you with another music video reaction. We have not jumped back on the Courtney Hadwin band in a train in a long time. I saw this. I have a few in there, but I saw this. This was suggested by you guys in the comments. This is an acoustic version of Pretty Little Thing. Very, very curious to hear this. Pretty Little Thing was that original she did, correct? If I'm wrong, correct me. I have no problem saying when I'm my bad. I don't. You know, no excuses. I just made a mistake. But I think Pretty Little Thing was like her original she did on America's Got Talent, possibly, or something like that. You know, one of those shows, I believe. And now we're gonna hear the acoustic version. So here we go. I'm excited, and I hope you are too. Courtney Hadwin. Knocked it out of the park. She's so good. And the one thing we're going to miss out on here, and I've heard it seen it a couple times, you know, she's not going to be up dancing and moving around, even though she's got the perfect outfit on it with all those lines and all that symmetry. She could just wow us with those movements she does with her legs and all. I mean, that's the perfect outfit to wear to do something like that. But it looks like she's just going to sit back and just chill and sing her song. Let's hear it. Oh, that was her? Okay. I don't even know if this is that song because I can't remember. It was so long ago. But, I mean, they're not in the best environment to capture her voice, but you could still hear the power in her voice in some of her parts. And then there was a part, like, back here somewhere when she got, like, this high voice, and it was like, was it like something, it was an older group from, like, say the 90s, early 90s, and like non-blondes or 9 non-blondes or something, where there's just one song where they did this little thing with their voice, and it was like, oh, I can't even do it. I can't even do it. Can't even do it. But I got that picture in my head when she did that. But this is nice. It's just her and the guitar, and here we go. I was muted. Where is she? I wonder where she is. Man, that was nice. When she got all loud, you know what I mean? When she really kicked in that, you know, she went to 11. That was nice. Wow. I want to hear that again. hands a little kiss. I like that little line at the end there too. If you want to take that thing home, I mean, I think it was about here. Well, no, no, no. We don't want to get our ears killed right there. But I want to hear that again. If I hit the right button, which I didn't, of course. So here we go. So take that chick home. I thought she said take that thing home. That was nice. The sound quality was not the best. They're not, it doesn't look like they're in a studio. No studio that I've seen. They're just set up a mic, a mic and a guitar. Even though I heard not drums, because it sounded like it was an electric guitar. So I don't know if you can still get that, that bass feeling, how the drums kind of came in. I don't know if you can get that same sound, I don't know. You let me know on an electric guitar, but it could have been. Maybe it was an acoustic guitar that was plugged in, and I'm just hearing it wrong. But either way, it was good. That's a good song. And if that is the same one from America's Got Talent, it doesn't sound the same to me. I get it, that's acoustic, but maybe it's just been that long, and I've heard so much, from all these different artists, that I totally forgot what the song even sounded like. That was good, though. I liked it. Courtney Hadwin is nice. She's a good upcoming star. I'm following her. I'm following Angelina Jordan, and I'm following Grace Vanderwall. There's others that I'm going to listen to as well, but those three just give me a good sense of music is still alive in our youth, and it's not dead, because I'm very, with the things that, the way our society's going and what we deem appropriate and not appropriate, and I watch a lot of other reaction channels. I watch a lot of other review channels where they review movies. And of course, we're always going to have differences of opinions. I have no problem with that. That's what makes this country so amazing. Some people have no problem that Beyonce and Jay-Z and other people sat down during the national anthem. And I have a problem with it. But at the same time, they have the freedom to do what they want. All right, my father, my grandfather, my uncle, both my grandfathers, my uncles, other people in my family have served in the military, and they think it's disrespectful. But at the same time, I value everybody's opinion. If you want to sit. It is what it is. I'm going to stand. That's just me. And people are going to be like, well, I don't like the president. Well, I mean, to me, I don't care about the president, but how about all the other people that have fought for our country and have died for our country? So, but like I said, if you want to sit. So what I'm getting at is this music, some people think you need to have curse words in your movies and in your music, and in your music videos, you've got to have half naked girls, or you've got, that's just how some people feel like that's the only way it's good. Some people feel like movies, if they're not rated R, can't be a good movie. And some of the greatest movies of all time, some of the highest grossing, best rated movies of all time are PG-13. They didn't need to have gore and cursing and nudity, But to each their own, I prefer most of the times books over movies, even though I love to watch the movies. A book, I can my mind can make up the scariness on my own. So reading it for the first time as a kid when I was probably about 11 or 12 freaked the heck out of me. But then watching the TV, I know the one made for TV wasn't that good, but watching somebody else's interpretation of the book just wasn't the same. If you see what I'm saying. So Courtney and Angelina and there's many others. Grace Vanderwall. There's that rock group called The Warning. Many other groups that are just keeping music alive, and I love it. I like it a lot. It just makes me happy. I hate when I hear all this other garbage all over the radio, and I see these halftime shows where I guess it's appropriate at an NFL football game to have a stripper pole in the middle of the field, and your artist is hanging all over. I guess that's appropriate, for the Super Bowl. But hey, I'm just different. And I kind of went on a little tangent there, a little tirade there. Not tangent, but kind of went off there. Oh, man, listen, if you guys could, man, if I had a few friends and we just go hit up a sports bar and just talk, it'd be so good to have a conversation. Because as you can tell, things just happen in here and they take over. I'll start with one thing and I'll be like, rabbit hole, rabbit hole, rabbit hole, rabbit hole, rabbit hole. And what were we just talking about? Totally forget about it. Well, either ways, Courtney Hadwin's amazing. That was a good song. Good song. I love the lyrics. Very nice. I love that she could sit down and just sing to and control that power. She's not all about the flash. She doesn't have to get up and do all this crazy stuff. She could sing. That's good. So tell me what you guys thought about in the comments. Tell me if you want to talk, just talk. I'm all for talking. I try to respond to every comment with either a comment in return or a thumbs up. You know how I do. I always do. And if I miss you, it's because YouTube didn't show it to me. That's all there is to it. But I try to respond to everybody. So check this out. Let me know what you thought. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Hey, it's your opinion, whatever you want to do. Check out the Patreon. That's really going to help. Thank you to my patrons that I have left. I have 3, I believe, and you guys are amazing. So check out the Patreon. You're going to get some cool things that that happen after my video, where you get your name in a scroll, and then depending on what tier you choose, you'll get some cool stuff. It'll just help this channel. It'll help us over here do this more for you guys. So thank you so much. Go hug the loved one. Tomorrow's never promised. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people don't want to think about that, but you'd rather go hug a loved one now than not have that chance to hug them, if they pass. That's the truth of the matter. I don't care who anybody is. Never want to have regrets. So, and I hope everybody has a beautiful day. Goodbye.